G'day folks. Before we get into this video, I got a new book, so check it out at the link below. It's awesome. I won't bore you with the details now, but check out the link below and go and see my new book. It's coming out in September. So I'm starting a new challenge today. Alright, if most of you probably know that we had a new baby boy 4 months ago. His name's Frank and he's awesome, but basically his life has gotten in the way of me being fit. Alright, I've been good at eating and all that, but I like to be fit, I like to be active, and I've done basically no training in the last 4 months. I went for my first run a couple of weeks ago and I haven't been again since then. I want to be super fit, I want to be an athlete, and it's just been hard. Our boy has bad reflux. I know a lot of people say, yeah, kids get reflux, it's just what happens. Well, this is not just normal reflux, this is very bad, and it means that we have to, between us, we have to hold him up 24 hours a day. So it's been 4 months of us, me and my wife, literally holding him in shifts 24 hours a day, sleeping in shifts, getting, bugger all sleep, and just, life has been hard. And I have not had the time to exercise or the motivation to, with all that's been going on with that. But enough is enough. I need to exercise. So I'm starting today, right now, a 100-day exercise challenge. I figure that the recommended daily minimum, they say, is half an hour. So that's what I'm going to commit to. I'm going to get half an hour of exercise in every day. I'm going to make it a running focus because running is easy. I can do it straight from the front door of my house. There's a good park that I can run around. So my fitness test today is going to be, I'm going to see how far I can run in half an hour. I'm going to set Strava, I'm going to go for half an hour and see how far I go. To be honest, this fitness challenge really doesn't excite me at all. I like to train for a long time. I like to train for an hour plus. 2 hours is better. I don't know, I just start to feel like I start to really enjoy it from an hour onwards. I feel like that's when it's a bit windy here. That's when I start to mentally get in the zone and start feeling the flow and all of that. So half an hour is really not long enough for what I like to do, but it's the way it is. So I decided to do something a bit extra to give it a little bit of something that makes it exciting for me. And that is that I'm going to do only potatoes for the whole 100-day challenge as well. The reason that's exciting is not that I love potatoes, it's that I'm looking at it as a chance to prove something about what potatoes can do for fitness. So I'm doing a pretty minimal fitness. It's really windy here and really cold and I'm starting to shiver. I need to run in a second. But I want to use this opportunity to try to prove something about what potatoes can do for fitness. So I'm eating only potatoes for 100 days while doing pretty minimal exercising, 30 minutes a day. I plan on doing a run every second day. The reason is that I want to avoid injury, so I don't want to run on consecutive days. So I'll do, if all goes to plan, I'll run every second day and do some sort of cross training, maybe some kettlebells or cycling or something like that, for half an hour on the opposite days. Alright, so I'm about to start my run. I'll talk to you when I finish. Alright, that's done. Sorry it's a bit windy here. You might not be able to hear me. I did 30 minutes. Actually, it ended up being 30 minutes and 17 seconds by the time between pressing start, putting it in my belt, and then taking it out of my belt to press finish. It was 30 minutes and 17 seconds. I did spot on 5Ks, had 6 minutes and 1 second pace for 5Ks. Pretty slow for me. I've lost a lot in 4 months. 4 months ago I probably would have done 10Ks in 45 minutes. So that's significantly faster. Like I said, this is doesn't really do it for me, this challenge. I'm not excited by training for half an hour every day. To me, it feels like a waste of time doing half an hour. I like doing long training sessions, but I got to tell myself, remind myself that 30 minutes is better than nothing. And yeah, like I said, the exciting bit about it for me is that I can hopefully prove something about potatoes being good for fitness. We'll see how we go. So, recommended daily minimum 30 minutes. It's not just going to be a brisk walk for me. I'm going to be pushing hard for 30 minutes every day. Aim to do 100 days in a row, running on one day, cross training of some form on the other day. Try to avoid injury. I'm not weighing myself. I'm not interested in what I weigh anymore. I haven't weighed myself since I finished my year of potatoes. I'm interested in performance there now, so I'll just be, I guess once a week I'll do this fitness test, see how far I can run in 30 minutes. Well, I've done 5Ks today, so who knows, 6Ks maybe by 100 days, maybe 7. That'd be pretty good if I could do 7Ks. We'll see. All right, I guess that explains it. If you want to do it with me, then join in. Let me know how you go. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Day one down. Actually, that's not the end of the video. I'll show you what I eat today as well. I haven't eaten yet today. I'll go home and eat now. But yeah, there we go. 5Ks in half an hour. Disappointing, but it's a start. First meal of the day. It's like 1 p.m. Got mash. Well, dishwasher's making noise in the background. I got a nice bowl of mash. It's like 1 p.m. I would have rather eaten earlier, but I knew I was going to go for a run and I don't like to eat before I train, so making up for it with a big bowl of mash. And there you go, that's my first meal. I think I'm just going to eat mash all day today. We'll see. So I'm at work now. Pouring rain outside. I got soaked on the way in. Got my potatoes. It's about 4 p.m. now. Big box of potatoes. That's my second meal of the day. And I just reminded myself of an old quote by a basketball coach called John Wooden. And it goes, things turn out the best for those who make the best of the way things turn out. And I thought that was a really appropriate thing for what I'm trying to do here, because basically I'm not happy about the situation that I have where I can't fit much training in, but I'm trying to make the best of it. And you know, there's a lot of people I'm sure watching that are in that situation where, you know, life gets in the way. You can't do everything you want to do, so you got to do something. You got to make it work somehow, and that's what we're doing. And we're making it work with potatoes and half an hour, the minimum half an hour a day of training. Hopefully by the end of it, maybe I'll be able to do more than half an hour, but for now we're making do with half an hour. Last meal coming up, there it is. Another big box of mash. This time I've got a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. And what is it, 6:30? So this will probably be my last meal of the day, but if I get hungry later, then I'll just eat more. And yeah, there you go. Good first day. Glad that I did that run. Even though I didn't particularly enjoy it and it's not exciting, I am glad that I did it, so that's good. Mood follows action. So yeah, I've taken action and my mood has gone with it. So there you go. I'm going to try and do these videos every day. I'm going to promise that I'll do the exercise and eat the potatoes every day. I can't promise that I'll do the videos, but I'll do my best. So yeah, tune in tomorrow and I'll show you what training I do. It'll be some sort of cross training tomorrow and what I eat. And there you go. And if you're, again, just check out my book below, available for pre-order now. It'll be out in early September, but you can get a discount if you pre-order now. Check below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Spot up.